Come on in. Welcome in. Today, I'm doing a little redecorating, so I'm joining this fabric together. I actually made a curtain out of it before. You may have seen that video, but now I want to make the cover for my high chair. So, and I have the chair here, and you probably remember when I redecorated my sewing room before I left Florida, I had this nice bright color seat, and it's just elastic on the back. But I decided I am going to make this match my curtains. So come on in. Join me while I do this. I'm just going to serge these fabric pieces together. And to the normal eye, it will be totally seamless, just totally seamless. Welcome in, OG Brand. How you doing today? Thumbs me up, share me out. I appreciate it. I'm actually putting strips of this fabric together today to make a seat cover for this chair that I have here in the background. I'll show it to you guys later. This is the old one that I did when I redid my sewing room some year or two ago. So I'm using my serger today to put this together. Did you make some turkey burgers? No turkey burgers today. No, OG, no turkey burgers today. Just sewing this together so that I can make this cover. Sometimes seamstress will just discard, the leftover fabric, but I don't, because then I change my mind and I decide I want to add something to my decorating. I'm looking for my scissors. I probably moved it trying to make room for the laptop. I'm gonna find it in a minute. Of course, it would be on the other end of the table. So I don't consider this scrap, because this is a good size piece of fabric, and it was 3 times that length, and I cut it down so that I can join it together to make it do what I need it to do. So I'm just going to cut this selvage off. That's that extra white piece that doesn't have the design on it. And then I'll join it together. And it doesn't take a lot to do this. And it'll be fast. Thanks. And see, so just gonna put it together, and then the pattern's gonna fall in place. The design's gonna fall in place, and no one will ever know unless they really look close or I tell them that I did it. So, yep. So that's what I'm doing today. So Are you hearing me okay? I always try to do a sound check before, right at the beginning of the video, just in case you're not hearing me. I could get that fixed. Yeah, okay, good. Doesn't take a whole lot, but I figure if I'm gonna go live, I might as well go live with some sewing. Yep, come on in, invite some people in. Share me out if you can. So here we are now. We have one wide piece. And yeah, it looks like this one is joined here and here. And you hardly ever see it here. The lines came together. But I don't want to cut it off because I want to make sure I have enough to do that. Welcome in the Bud Files. Thank you for coming. I'm making a cushion cover for my my barge stool. So now I'm going to take this. It's large enough that I can put this, and I don't have two cameras. I can put this and trace it out and get a piece big enough to cover the stool. So that's what I'm going to be doing right here. I'm going to lay this out. I know you guys can't see this part, but it will all work out, and then you will see the finished product once I get this part cut out. So fold my fabric in half like this. And then I'm using this for the pattern. Put it right on the fold. And then basically what I need to do is make sure I have about 3 to 4 inches larger than what the top of the stool is. So I have this ruler. It's a loose side ruler with the inches marked on it. You can see that. And then I'll use that to go right around and make sure I have it the same all over. So take it as far out as I can. And take it around. And you just move the ruler around and mark it where you need to mark it. I'm using 11, which will make it basically 22 inches around. And I have it all marked, so now I'm going to get my scissors and cut it out. So once I have it cut out, then I can finish the edges of this on the serger as well. And then it'll be good to go. Then I'll have to switch to the other machine, but that's okay. Yep, so there it is. We're all cut out. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish the edge the same as I did when I joined when I joined it. See the finished edge on that? Kind of hard to see. I think I got my light too strong. But yeah. So we're gonna finish that. Welcome in, Wellness Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming. I'm so in live today. I'm making a cover for my bar stool. So that's what I'm doing. So I already joined my fabric together. You probably can hardly tell, which is, the object. So now I'm using my serger to finish the edges, and then I'll make the casing, and then we'll get some elastic in there, and then we'll be all done. But this should be a relatively short video today, but if you missed the beginning, replay is just as good. Sometimes it's better because then it has the ads on there, and that's when we're really getting paid, when they're using the ads. Oh, Four Corners Customs, hello, welcome in. I'm making a new cover for my bar stool. So right now I'm serging the edges of the new cover. So yes, I do appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for coming. Thumbsy up, share me out. Hey, Tay Eats, welcome in. She's saying hello to the Four Corners Productions. Yes, get connected, say hello, get reacquainted. I mean, really, sometimes we don't see each other until we have an actual live. But here you go. So the serger finishes the edges of the fabric, gives it a clean finish so that doesn't ravel, after, or fray after the garment is made. Oopsie. Let's see what's going on. See, now this is, see, anything can happen when you go live. So let's see what's going on down in here. One must know how to clear a gem, because it will happen if it's going to happen. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that works. It did. Murphy's Law. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Yes, you may have seen my video when I made this curtain. I made a curtain for my little sitting area back there. So matching the bar stool to it. Sometimes you want something that's, different than everybody else has. You want to make it match. You want to make it you, so that you do it. Yep. Hey. Did I miss anyone? Four Corners, I see. Wellness, I see. Okay. Thank you all for being here. And as we always say, share me out. Thumbs me up. Stick around to see the final take. I'll bring the bar stool in, and I'll put the cover on it so you can see how it comes out. Sometimes, like I said, you just want something that's like custom made, and that's what I do. That's what I do. So hang in there. If you missed the beginning, when I joined the 3 fat pieces of fabric together, go back and watch that. Yes, this is like 22 inches around, and what it does is it gives the enough coverage to go under. Hello, Tamika Davis. Welcome in, one of my loyal supporters. Thank you for being here. So yes, I'm making this brother hem. It is a brother um, baby lock 1034D. Yes. Wellness is saying hello to Tamika. Yes, good afternoon to everyone in the chat. So I didn't use StreamYard today, so I'm eyeballing the chat here. And then we'll see. Okay, we're going to chain off. That's what we call it when we do this little thing at the end where we have this long chain of thread so that we can snip it right there. I may have to stop and brush this. It looks like some of these fabric is going down. But if we clean it as we go, yeah, we won't have any problems. So now you see the edges are finished. You can see it better on this side. The edges are finished. And now I'm going to make the casing all around, which I'm using a 1/4 inch elastic. Yeah, 1/4 inch elastic. So I'm just going to fold it down all the way around, and then we'll stitch it down and move on to the next step. I can do this on this machine. I just have to move the knife out of the way. So knife is down. I don't know if I want to do it on here. Should I? No. I think I'm going to move to the regular machine on the other side of my sewing desk and take care of this. I do appreciate you all being here. I'm trying to get those watch hours up. You know how it goes. Besides, you guys get to see a project made from the very start to the end. So what I'm doing is I'm just pinning it down all the way around so that I can make the casing for the elastic to go in here. Just kind of eyeballing it, and you know how it goes. I turned off the ringer, but it still rang. Okay, so probably a spam call. You know, they don't have any mercy on us. They call any time of night or day they want to call. But anyway, so I'm going to have some other sew alongs. I think it's a good way to get some watch time in and reconnect with you guys that don't see me that often. Oh, by the way, I will be interviewed by Charlene Heel on tomorrow night. And let's see, it will be at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. So mark your calendars or look for the thumbnail, but I will be interviewed live by Charlene Heel. And that's tomorrow night. That's Tuesday night, 8 Central, 9 Eastern on her channel. Okay, and hopefully we're going to go live together, but just in case, we'll be on her channel. So like I said, mark your calendars She's going to interview me regarding my business, some other things, and it's going to be fun. So join us tomorrow night. It'll be fun. I appreciate you. So while I'm doing this, and yes, I need to learn how to sew. Oh, yeah, listen, I have a few videos out there that can teach you a few things, but I do have some other things I'm working on where you can actually purchase a lesson for less than $20. And it will include everything you need to finish a project. So stay tuned because I'm coming up with it any minute now. So just waiting for a few of my supplies to come in, and then I will be bringing that video out and announcing that and how to purchase your project kit. Yeah, including the beginner's sewing kit. Yeah, no, it's not bad. I mean, they're simple projects. I had to keep it simple to keep the price down, but they're simple projects that will help you learn the basics of sewing, and you'll be doing it hands-on. Do you have a sewing machine, Thais? Do you have a sewing machine? Because if you have one or you know someone who has one, that's the easiest way to start. It's the easiest way to start. Yeah. Okay, so looks like I'm just about finished pinning this down so it can get all the way around so that I can get sewing this, and then we'll do the elastic and we'll be done for today. But yeah, so I'm just going to mark where I'm going to leave my opening. I think I got that light too strong. I'll mark where I'm going to leave the opening to put the elastic in right here. And so now I have to go to my other machine, which is on the other side, and we won't need the serger anymore. But let me see. I guess I should have arranged this a little better before I got on here. But that's okay, because time is money, as we say. The more time I'm on here, the more potential for money. So no worries. So I'm going to remove the embroidery mechanism from the machine. And I will also need to put the regular foot on here. Let's see if we can aim this so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to remove, I don't know if it's not going to let you see that much. There we go. So I'm going to take off the red thread, and we're going to remove the embroidery foot. All of this before I turn it on, because if I turn it on and that foot's still in place, I'm going to get all kinds of signals that something's not right, blah, 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 blah. And then, let's see. So this is the embroidery foot. I guess I need the light again. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the embroidery foot, and this is the regular sewing foot. So now I'm going to put this foot back on the machine. Yeah, so put it there. And we got a little screwdriver and tighten it up. And do a little hand tightening first. That always helps. And then tighten it a little bit with the screwdriver. Not too tight because I put these on and off all the time. Don't want them to get stuck on there too tight. Okay. And then I will need white thread instead of that red thread. So I'm going to thread the machine. Oh, that arm is in the way. That's my camera arm. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and thread it up with the white thread. And then we'll be cooking with gas. We'll be ready to go. So, and I'll do a video about threading these machines. For me right now, it's quick and easy. Some people get confused. I don't know why, because as far as I'm concerned, all the little arrows are right there. All you got to do is follow the arrows. But, you know, that's just me. So anyway, I'm going to turn this on now. Let there be light. And then I'm going to put this back on here to make the bed a little bit wider. Put these away. We don't need those right now. And now we bring our project over. Okay, I'm looking for the beginning where we're going to leave the opening here. And one more thing. I have to reconnect my presser foot, because you don't need the presser foot when you're doing your embroidery. And I hope you guys can still hear me, but I hope you don't need the presser foot when you're doing the embroidery, because you just have this little stop and go button on here. And yeah, it makes it easier. I need to move a couple of things. I was taking notes. I had a customer call me just before I started. Somebody's looking for a prom dress, so look out for that one, because you know when I'm into doing my Fashion Friday, you may just see that prom dress. I'll see if my client wants to model. We'll see. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And so I'll have to ask their permission before I do anything. So anyway. Okay, do a little back stitch there. I'm just gonna sew all the way around. Like I said, if you guys are interested, tomorrow night, 8 Central, 9 Eastern, I will be interviewed on by Charlene Heal. Yeah. So welcome. Come on in and sit down, chit chat, and hear the untold details. It's probably been about 2 years. I've been, since I was first asked about being interviewed, but it was during the time 2 years ago when I lost my mom. So we never did I just wasn't of the mind to do the interview, so we didn't. But we will be doing it on this Tuesday night. If you're watching this on a replay, the date for this would be February the 6th. And it will be recorded. It will be recorded. So if you wanted to go and see that interview, I will have it posted on my site on my channel as well. So I know it's not the most exciting part of me doing a video, but I appreciate you hanging in here with me. I still have 3. Silence is my virtue. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. Happy to have you. I just decided to do a live with this. I figure I'm going to be here anyway, at the machine doing what I do. So I'm making a cover for my bar stool, a new cover for my bar stool. And so that's what I'm doing today. If you missed the first part of the video, go back. I did have a little bit of, tips on doing this. And yeah, this bar stool cover happens to be round, which to me is easier than doing the square ones. I did use my serger in the beginning. Oh, Buddha's here. Welcome. Good to have you. Yeah, okay, from Buddha and Trending. Oh, okay, I get it. So you came over. Yes, I do remember seeing you over there. Welcome and thank you for coming. Please stay connected. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And let Buddha and Trending Live know that you came into my chat room. Oh, there's Buddha Destiny. Aha, welcome, girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, I know y'all might be anxious. This is what I'm making. Isn't that pretty? I made the curtain. You probably saw the curtain already, but now I'm making matching accessories because when I bought the fabric for the curtain, I wasn't thinking, and I was like, okay, I went back to the store and the store didn't have it. So I had to go to another location to find another piece to bring the whole thing together. Yes. How are you doing, ladies? Hi. Hi, Buddha. Always good to have you. I know I don't do too many of these, and as always, pop up. I rarely schedule anything, but I was telling the rest of my guests, supporters, that tomorrow night I will be interviewed by Charlene Heal at 9 p.m. Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. Okay, yeah. So mark your calendar. It's all set. We'll see you then. So I'm just finishing up the casing. I'm almost there. And then I'm going to get the elastic and finish it up and then show you guys the finished product before I take off. Yeah. But I appreciate you being here. Thumbs me up, share me out. I see 7 thumbs up. That's what's up. That's what's happening. I love it. I love it. Did I miss anybody else? Everybody saying hello to everybody. And right now I'm on I'm not on the StreamYard. I'm in the YouTube studio, so it's a little different today. But yeah, back stitch there. Okay, and then we got the elastic. You get that button that snips the thread for me. I didn't even need my scissors. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so it's all hemmed up around, and now I'm going to get the elastic, which I didn't measure before I got on here. But it's not a big deal because, like I said, more time, more potential for more money, more visitors. Y'all come on in and hang out with me for a minute. Hang out with me for a minute. I better put a little mark here because if I set this down, I'm not going to see where it is. And then I'll be here searching, and that'll be even more time. So I'm just going to put a little arrow here, take my pen and put a little arrow. No, I'm not putting a pin. I'm putting it. Take a pen and mark it because so I know exactly where that elastic opening is. Okay, so I started with 3. They call it scrap. I don't. Not when I can put it together and do this to make the cushion for my chair. I don't call it scrap. Okay, so let's see. Somewhere over here in the magic corner of uh oh, in the magic corner of notions. I just couldn't get the word out. I'm sorry. Listen, I know it happens to everybody. So I just couldn't get the word out. So, okay, notions. I have elastic. So, what I'm going to do, this was the old cover. So, I'm just going to measure around how much elastic I use here. I don't have time for all that other stuff. So, I'm just going to go, I'm going to say boom, boom, boom. That's 1/2. And let's see. And that's the other half. Boom, boom, boom. Listen, you cut corners. When you're a seamstress, you cut some corners. You don't get out the ruler and all of that stuff. No, when you stretch it, it's gonna fit. It is gonna fit. I'm telling you. The scissors keeps going far from me. Sometimes I swear that the scissors has legs. I'm like, well, weren't you just over here next to me? Hey, oh, wait a minute. I missed a few people. Hello, Frozen Heart. Hello. Hello, GA girl, Georgia girl. I see you. I see you out there making moves and questioning the universe and universal things that are going on out there. I see you. Welcome in. Happy to have you. I am almost at the end of my little project, but feel free to go back and watch it from the beginning. Lots of tips and information. Yeah, I like to share information. Okay, let's find that arrow because we're going to draw this elastic in here. It's going to take about 2 minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and close it up, and then we're going to put it on the bar stool, and we're going to be good to go. Yes, everyone saying hello. Thank you. Hey, hey, Frozen Heart Journey. Thank you again for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for 9 thumbs up. 4 still in the chat. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, I don't know. I have this window over here. They're always talking about using natural light when you're recording and all of that stuff. But I have the window open. I'm looking outside the window, but I'm talking to you all. Hey, yeah, it happens. So I'm just drawing the elastic in. I put a pin to hold one end, and the other pin is going around. Now, I have something called a bobkin. It's the funniest name for that little tool. And it's right here. But I find the safety pin does just a great job. And I'll take this out the plastic in a minute and show it to you. It looked like a tweezer to me. A glorified tweezer. I think I may have paid $7, $8 for it. I don't know, but something they call a bodkin. That must have been somebody's name, or maybe somebody's kid called it that. I don't know. I see everybody saying hello to everybody. That's wonderful. That's a beautiful thing. Again, I won't be long. I am almost halfway around this And then we're going to pull it up, and we're going to go ahead and close the opening, join the elastic first, then join the opening, and then I'll put it on the bar stool, and we'll be done. We'll be done, but I'm sure you're gonna love it anyway. I'm loving it already. I think the hardest part of this was joining the three pieces of fabric and tracing out the circle. Yeah. Lost love. Oh, well, where have you been, my lost love? Welcome. Welcome. I really appreciate you being here. You know, I have no rhyme or reason. Rochelle just pops up live, but stay connected. Leave me a comment even after the video, and I will respond. If you have questions, you can ask me questions too. But, I'm just saying, because I am the tutress. I am. I'm the teacher of things. Yes. Mother of twins. Welcome. Good to see you. I've been looking for you all. I hadn't seen you a while. I know somebody was pretty upset about their team, but it's okay. There's always next year. He'll be okay. They'll be okay too. Them Ravens, right? I know. But guess what? Super Bowl Sunday's coming up. I'm probably going to record that too. Spiritual Awakening. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, thank you for coming over from Buddha. I appreciate you. I'm just making this cover for my bar stool. I decided go ahead and do it live today. And then tomorrow night I'm going to be live with Charlene Hill at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. She's going to be interviewing me. Yeah, so we'll be going live together. So, yes, it's a process. Let's see. Sometimes these things scare me. You get to the end and it says, I'm not going through. I'm like, yes, you are, because it's even all the way around. But it's just the seam sometimes that makes it. See, it has that little seam right there. It's made a little difficult for the pin to go through right there, but it's okay. I got it in there, so that's good. So, and there it is. I finally got there. Like I says, it takes 2 to 3 minutes to draw that elastic through. And now I'll loose the pin on the opposite side from the beginning end. And I will join the elastic, close the opening, and then I'll put it on the bar stool and I'll let you guys see it on the bar stool. So you can do little projects like this too. I know some people are saying they want to learn to sew. This is really a simple project that anyone can do. I don't think it takes a high level of sewing to do, because it's basically just a circle and a hem and a stitched hem. So let's see, find my pedal. And we're going to give it a little back and forth on the sewing machine. I know y'all can't see this, but I'm going to graduate to 2 cameras after a while, and then you guys will be able to see everything that I'm doing. Sometimes it doesn't quite work out how you want it to, but oopsie. Let's see. Just straighten that out so it doesn't gather up under the foot. Okay. So I got the elastic joined together. And I'm going to, oh, thank you for 5 still in the chat. I appreciate you. So I'm trying to just put that elastic inside there and give it a little spread the gathers around. the elastic around. So it comes like almost like a little bonnet. And then, oh, where'd I go? Okay. And then right there where I got my little arrow, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close this up and close the elastic, finish closing the elastic opening, roll back stitch. Okay. And I think we're good to go. And I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to switch out chairs. I'm going to bring in the bar stool. And I'll have to, well, I won't have to. So let's see. So I'm going to put this on. And you just basically just put it on and smooth it around. And there you have it. It's all done. Yay! We're all done. So, yep. And you bet I'm going to sit right on it. Are you kidding me? I just had to readjust my camera. Did you see that? That was fast and furious. Let's see, 47 minutes. Okay, complete to installation. Only thing I need to do is take it off and iron it, of course, but you know, y'all don't need a lesson on ironing. You all know how to do that. So I hope you all love this time you spent with me, and maybe you learned a few tips. You got to see me use the serger in the beginning. If you weren't here during the beginning to see the serging, go back and watch the video. That's why we record it. I mean, really. So hope everyone is well. Who is a wonderful Jasmine? Oh, I'm glad I saw you. Welcome. Leave me a comment after the video and I will respond to you. Namaste. Yes. Yes. Thank you for being here. Lost love. Thank you for all the new people who came through. Mother of twins. Thank you. Enjoy your baby boy. I'm loving the videos I'm seeing out there. Wellness with Frugal Mama, exercising in the morning. I haven't gotten to your level yet, but I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to try to get maybe a quarter of the way there, and I'll be doing pretty darn good. But yes, I'm going to be doing some yoga stuff because, you know, after a certain time in life, all that jumping around stuff, no, we don't do it anymore. You're laughing at me. Don't laugh at me. Laugh with me. Okay. But yeah, so I do appreciate you all being here. And I'll share this once again, since you know this was the subject, recovering, you know, my bar stool seat. So yeah, it was a joy. It was quick. I do have a couple more pieces to do in the same design, so don't get too bored with me yet because other things are coming. This just happens to be my little seating area in my living room. As you can see, that's my kitchen back there, and I actually have my sewing in part of the living room. It just makes sense. It's just more room I can move things around. So I kind of split the room in half, but that's another decorating idea for another day. Spiritual Awakening is still here. Thank you for being here. What? Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Okay, did I miss anyone? I hope I didn't miss anyone. Let me see. I do appreciate you all. I know OG Brand came in right at the beginning. Thank you, OG, for starting it off. We got Buddha of Destiny, Lost Love. We have Spiritual Awakening. We have Tamika Davis, Wellness with Frugal Mama, Wonderful Jasmine. Listen, thank you. I so appreciate you. I'm right there at 50 minutes. You know what they say, might as well go ahead and stretch it out to that hour. So I don't know if you all had any questions about, what you were able to see, or do you have any suggestions for another video? Because I'm open to suggestions, because thank you, Spiritual Awakening. I'm open to suggestions because I can tell you, mi vida loca. Hola, ¿cómo está? Welcome. Okay, but yes, I'm open to suggestions and anything you guys want to see. Well, yeah, muy bien, muy bien. Yeah, see, poquito español. Okay. Ah, yes, you're laughing at me. I know. My mother is in heaven probably laughing at me because she tried to teach me Spanish and I just look at her like, who you talking? What is that coming out of your mouth? So I learned a few words and, I can't even really speak a full language other than tell you, yo no sé nada. I don't know nothing. Okay, so what can I say? I try myself. That's very good, though. Oh, thank you, thank you so much. But I'll tell you, I have tried to learn to speak different languages. So I tried to learn the Spanish. I tried to learn French, and then I went to Ghana, and they have a language called Tree, and I tried to learn to speak that. But none of it has stuck up here. I guess it's all mixed up together. So what can I say? But I still tell people that English is not my first language, but that's a story for another day. That's a history thing. So, Spanish classes I passed with an A and English was a B. Okay, well there you go. I don't even know that I got an A in English, but I can speak it. Oh, but that's life. We are going to say some things wrong or grammatically out of place, and see a good English teacher will be like, oh my God, did she say that? And I'll be like, yes I did, but you know what I meant. So what difference does it make? Yep, yep. Thank you for connecting. Like I said, leave a comment because I will respond. I may not respond in Spanish because I don't read or write Spanish like my mother did. I will respond in English. If you put it in Spanish, I'm going to have to put in the translator. I'm going to have to trust the translator is being correct because I don't know. But it happens. Yep. I can even speak Spanish. LOL is why I was laughing like, what? You can't even speak Spanish or whatever. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun, and I'm going to do some more lives. Like I said, if you don't have anything on your schedule, please schedule to be on the live tomorrow night with Charlene Hill when she interviews me, because I'm going to share a lot of information. And yes, you have a beautiful, blessed day too. I wish we could share these messages, but it doesn't look like we can share the messages on the studio. But yeah, I think we're going to be on. We are going to be on StreamYard tomorrow, so it'll be helpful. But I do appreciate everybody being here. Thank you, Lost Love, for still being here, hanging in. Anybody else still here? Thank you for being here. I do really appreciate it. I have some other projects coming up. Like I said earlier in the video, I should let you just go back and watch and, hear what I have coming up. But I will tell you that I am going to be selling some basic sewing lessons where they'll cost um, they'll cost less than 20 bucks, and you'll have everything you need to complete that particular project. So if you can't even sew a straight line, I'm going to teach you how to do that too. And I'm going to teach you how to use the tools that came with your machine to do that, and which foot to use when you're doing whatever stitch you happen to be doing. Someone told me the other day that they have, thank you for still being here, Buddha Destiny. I appreciate it. Someone told me the other day that they bought a sewing machine, but it doesn't do buttonholes like mine does. I'm like, yes, it does. They don't make sewing machines that don't make buttonholes unless it's one of those. Yeah, and I can't even swear for that. The big industrial machines, I think they still put something on there. They can do the buttonholes as well. If you got a zigzag stitch, guess what? You can do a buttonhole. If you have a buttonhole foot and you don't know how to use it, ask me. I'll help you. I will help you. So, with that said, just a reminder, tomorrow night, 8 Central, 9 Eastern with Charlene Heal. Don't have a machine. How can I sew correctly? My pants has weird what? Triangle cut. My pants has a weird triangle cut. Now I will have to see, what do you mean triangle cut? I would have to see that. So maybe you'll have to come up on live and show it one day. When I do another live where I share the link. You have no idea. I got cut like it got cut like that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so it created like a little flap then. So the corner probably it got cut and it's just hanging like this. So that's going to be a different method. That's more like donning. I understand what you mean. And I picked this up and I did talk about this so-called bodkin. So, and it's bodkin. Bodkin. I'm not saying incorrectly. It's written right here. Okay, so this, like I said, I feel like it's a glorified tweezer. Okay, it does have some little teeth here in the middle. It does have a little tooth, so when you bring it together, it grabs the fabric or the trim. Okay, it has this little piece on this end that when you close it, it slides down and it locks it in place so that you can move it around. And then you just take this from the rounded end. Oh boy, these cameras get me confused. So you take it from this end and you guide it into the opening that you made to put the elastic or trim or whatever it is, you use that. Okay, so that's one. So this other one, it's just closed. It just has a hoop. It's basically like a giant needle. Okay, and then you can put sorry about that. It disappeared for a minute. So you can guide this in here and then you pull it. And the top part that's closer holds it. And then you can take, again, either from either end and guide this through, and this holds it so that, you know, it can't release on you while you're guiding the elastic through the casing for the elastic. So, you know, that's a free lesson right there. If you don't know what a bodkin is, get you the set. It's a set of 2. And I got it on Amazon, and I think it was about $8 or something. I'll see if I can locate it because I buy stuff from everywhere, but sometimes it's Amazon. I think this is from Amazon because it came pretty quickly. But yes, and if it was from Temu or one of those other places, I'll let you know that too. But I'm pretty sure I got it from Amazon, and I will put the link to it below for those of you who sew or don't sew, or just want one because you want one. Because I have no rhyme or reason. Sometimes you buy things and you say, "Oh, I might need it later." Oh, that's interesting. But anyway, so what's Buddha saying? Oh wow, how neat. Yeah, yep, it is kind of neat. Yep. Okay, you're very welcome. I'm glad I shared it for everybody. Thank you. I see I have 15 thumbs up, and we're just at hour and 1 minute. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, I have something at 3 o'clock. I someplace to be at 3 o'clock with some acquaintances. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out, and I might even get a nap before I go there. It's not far, but in any case, I appreciate you all for being here. And remember, every day above ground is a good day, so you may as well enjoy it. Laugh some, baby. Laugh some because it's okay. Lola Lopez, thank you for being here. We're just about to close it out now, but like I say, replay is good. So you can go back and watch the replay. And I did make a cover for my bar stool. So I made this cover for my bar stool. Yes, I'm sitting on it. It's already installed, so you missed it. But feel free to go back and watch it from the beginning. Like I say, love you all. And yeah, replay is good too. Thank you. I appreciate it. Leave a comment. Stay connected. I'll have more lives with more interesting stuff. I have some bags that I'm going to be making here. I have the interview tomorrow night. Don't forget, 8 Central, 9 Eastern with Charlene Heal. So I'll see you guys then, okay? I'm going to end the live at this point. And again, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Yes, tomorrow night. Yes. Thank you.